Small Talk with Sophie Bennett
and Sean Bell. Good morning. Well, no, good afternoon and welcome to Small Talk.
Yeah, here we are, back from the holidays, in the holidays. I don't know, are we on holiday or
I've got to work tomorrow.
Okay, I'm working this afternoon. But there doesn't seem to be a particularly working atmosphere in the air, does there?
No. There seems to be a stormy atmosphere. It looks as though the storms that they're predicting for Rome are creeping up this way as well. Just looking out at those dark clouds over there.
Yeah, stiamo dicendo non c'è l'ambiente di lavoro nell'aria, ci sono soltanto le nuvole grigie nell'aria. What a shame, grey clouds in the sky. It's going to rain.
But you had a good Easter?
I had a fantastic Easter. I've been here, there and everywhere. I've experienced beautiful hot weather in the north of Europe.
Yeah?
It was hotter in the north of Europe than it was in Italy.
Really?
Yeah. Fancy that.
My goodness.
Più caldo al nord Europa d'Italia durante Pasqua. Pensa un po'. Fancy that.
Imagine that.
Yes, well, I never. And all those kind of expressions. So back to sunny Italy.
Back to sunny Italy, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get this storm over this weekend and then we're into the spring weather and then into summer.
Into summer, back to school, of course. May's going to be a big month for everybody.
May is a big month, and what better way to prepare for those listening exams than to listen to some small talk?
That's right, let's get you warmed up per tutti quei studenti che devono preparare per l'esame a maggio. Saranno tutti tesi, stressati. Adesso ho finito le vacanze, c'è la possibilità di riscaldare un po' con un po' di inglese.
And on today's show, we're going to give you a way of battling that stress. What better way than battle that stress than put on some loud rock music?
That's right, just to wake you up.
So we're going to be rocking out today. All the tracks today are from the Pixies. Now, the Pixies were... now, Sylvia, you remember 1989?
Yeah.
We were talking about House, we were talking about Madonna, and we were also talking about the Pixies. Their album Doolittle was one of the albums of that year. They broke up. The last album they made was 1991. They broke up in 1993, reformed in 2004, started playing, festivals and tours again, and now this week on Monday released their first album in 23 years.
Wow!
Exactly, and I was there on Monday morning, ready on eMusic to download Indie Cindy.
You were the first in the queue.
Well, I don't think so. A lot of people had already uploaded stuff onto YouTube about a week before. But so we're playing tracks today from Indie Cindy, the new, spanking brand new, 23 years since the last album.
Spanking brand new.
Spanking brand new.
Spanking brand new. Addirittura. Spanking, non soltanto brand. Allora c'è new che è nuovo, brand new che è nuovissimo, ma poi abbiamo anche spanking brand new.
Spanking brand new. Don't you know that collocation?
Absolutely, yes. But è particolare. Che sarebbe nuovisissimo.
Yeah.
Spunky by news.
Spanking brand new.
Spanking brand new.
That's,
Capito?
Questa è l'espressione del giorno.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Spanking brand new.
Spanking brand new. So shall we have a listen?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a track off the new Pixies album. This is called Greens and Blues. That is Greens and Blues Pixies from the new album Indie Cindy. Response has been interesting. It's had pretty good reviews from the rock press, and kind of love it or hate it from the fans.
Well, I love that.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great. It's a feel-good song. I
Yeah.
like it. And that's the taste of things to come, is it?
That's the taste of things to come. The Pixies are sort of famous for having that sort of really loud, thrashy sort of chorus and really, really soft verses. And they've been extremely influential on bands like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain said It Smells Like Teen Spirit was them trying to do a Pixies song.
Yeah, wow, there's a compliment for you.
So, they're one of those bands like the Velvet Underground that sold very few albums, but have had, an amazing impact, have really, really influenced music.
Yeah.
Great.
So we'll be listening to more tracks from Indie Cindy throughout the program, and a couple of other older tracks from the Pixies as well.
Okay, and between that, a bit like a sandwich, I suppose, we'll be talking about what's on in the local area. What's on? What's on? In Italian, how would we say that? What's on? Che c'è da fare? Avvenimenti? Che c'è? What's on?
Cosa succede?
Cosa succede? Sì, avvenimenti, intrattenimenti, cinema, that kind of thing. What's on at the cinema?
Secondo me sono quelle espressioni in inglese che in italiano non si possono tradurre.
Yeah.
Hai presente? Perché voi con due parole, tre anzi, perché what's on, avete riacchiuso il significato magari di una frase italiana molto pomposa, ho capito?
Sì.
Che cosa? Quali sono i programmi del fine settimana?
Exactly. Sì, noi in tre parole, voi in tre frasi, three sentences, true.
E quando dico che siete molto logici, rapidi, andate alla sostanza.
To the point, spanking brand new.
So we want to know what you're doing this weekend, so write in to Radio Stella Città on our Facebook page and let us know what's on in your area, what are you up to this weekend, and we'll give you some suggestions of our own.
Yeah. Ok, allora se c'è qualcuno che ha qualche buona idea, qualche buon suggerimento per questo fine settimana, facci sapere. Scrivete sulla pagina Facebook di Radio Stella and tell us, where are you going? Dove andate? They could even say mind your own business, actually, couldn't they?
They could, yeah.
Se
And
volete
that'd be in their
condividere
right
con tutti quanti Civitavecchia.
But we live in this age where everybody wants to publicize everything about themselves on social media.
It's true, it isn't photographs of your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your cinema, your boyfriend, your girlfriend.
We should do some selfies of ourselves now and post them of us on the radio.
Sì, stiamo dicendo che comunque forse i giorni della privacy, come si dice in italiano, privacy, sono andati. Ormai condividiamo tutto.
È il periodo delle condivisioni. Share
everything.
I can know everything about everybody.
Share everything except your diseases, please.
Okay, ho ho ho.
Okay, now the weather's looking bad, so it might be a good idea to go to the cinema.
Very good idea. Siccome ci sono queste nuvole grigie che ci stiamo circondando, andiamo subito al cinema. Vediamo che what's on at the cinema.
What's on at the cinema, and more importantly, what's on in original language. Because I think, for my students, a lot of my university students next week, they're going to have tests and they're going to have listening tests, and they said, okay, how can we prepare? And I said, practice.
Yeah.
Listen to as much English as you can between now and the test, so
Absolutely.
it doesn't become, this really tense thing when you go into the listening test.
Yeah, because you can block. I have a personal experience of this when I lived in Japan and I did a Japanese exam, and I remember I was so tense and so nervous and I was concentrating so much because I wanted to do my best. In the listening exam, I actually concentrated too much.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand what they were saying because I was focusing too much on the words as opposed to the general idea of it.
Exactly.
So.
You need to relax, and I think if you're not relaxed, you can't really concentrate effectively.
Absolutely agree. Stiamo parlando che è importante non è il fatto di non concentrarsi, ovviamente uno deve concentrarsi, ma di non essere troppo tesa, perché le emozioni possono bloccare poi la percezione delle parole, della comprensione.
So a good thing to do, put the books away for a couple of hours and go and see a film in English. There are, in in Rome, you have got 6 choices if you want to hop on the train. You could go to C4. You could go to like the 3 o'clock session, and then the 5 o'clock, and then the
You
8
would do
o'clock.
that,
I would
Sean.
do that. I
You
have
would
done
do
that.
You-
I have done
you're
that.
a film buff.
You could see, now we should clump them together then. So, first of all, you could start off in Trastevere, at the cinema in Trastevere.
Okay.
And you have a choice of 2 there. You have got Tracks, a film by John Curran, which is a very interesting film set in Australia. True story about a woman who walked from Alice Springs to the Indian Ocean with a couple of camels and a dog.
Wow, that's the kind of thing you might do on a holiday, isn't it?
Exactly.
Let's give it a good idea for anybody. If you're stuck for ideas this summer, get a couple of camels and walk across Australia.
Stars a fantastic Australian actress, Mia Wasikova, and Adam Driver, who plays a National Geographic photographer who has to. She gets sponsored by National Geographic, and although she wants to do it by herself, a photographer has to turn up every so often and take photos of her trip.
Is this based on a true story?
It is a true story, yes.
Ok,
Yeah.
a true story. Una vera storia di una donna che camminava, ma tutta l'Australia, da Alice Springs da Alice Springs
To the Indian Ocean.
Oceano Indiano con 2 camelli e un cane.
Yeah.
Man, woman's best friend. There you
Yeah.
go.
So that's If you don't fancy Tracks, also in Trastevere is Fading Gigolo with John Turturro and Woody Allen.
Good.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
I have to look. That.
Is this the film with Sharon Stone?
With Sharon Stone and Sofia Vergara from Modern Family. She's in it as well.
Ah, great. Be interesting to see how Sharon Stone's looking these days. And is that film... Sorry, Sylvia. Go.
Yeah, we have time for commercial time. I'm sorry.
We've got to
I
go to
have
commercial break.
interrupt, yeah.
When we come back from commercial, we will talk about the other films that are available in original language this weekend in Rome.
Pubblicità.
Radio Stella Città.
Rimanete con noi. Stay with us.
Restez avec nous.
Radio Stella Città.
La Provincia, quotidiano di Civitavecchia, Santa Marinella e dell'Etruria. L'informazione del territorio a soli 20 centesimi. La Provincia.
Blockbuster in via Rodi, sulla strada mediana a Civitavecchia. Vieni a noleggiare o comprare i tuoi film preferiti. Abbiamo anche console e giochi per tutte le piattaforme, PS3, Xbox e Nintendo Wii. Siamo aperti tutti i giorni dalle 11 alle 22, il sabato fino alle 23.
Messaggio elettorale a pagamento. Soggetto politico committente Massimiliano Grasso.
Per un futuro migliore, svoltare per cambiare.
Fai svoltare Civitavecchia. Scegli Massimiliano Grasso.
Stella Città
101 e 2.
Turn up the music.
That is Indie Cindy, the title track to the new Pixies album, which we are featuring all this hour today on Small Talk.
Very mellow. It's a mellow kind of day today, isn't it?
It is.
Mellow. Can you translate that, Sylvia? Mellow.
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 Kind of mild, mild, mite,
Sì,
morbido,
Mellow,
soft.
tranquillo.
Moscio.
More short, yeah. There's a great
I'm
joke.
sorry.
There's a great joke by Woody Allen about how he doesn't like to be mellow because you just turn yellow and then rot. So
Boring. It's very moscio.
Well, actually, mellow has theoretically it has a positive feeling around it.
Yeah.
Mellow man, yeah.
Mellow
It's kind
man.
of like laid back. Yeah, relaxed.
Relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't
mellow.
really call the Pixies mellow though.
But that song was a bit mellow, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
melodic.
Aspetta,
maybe.
ecco. Melodica, per le canzoni è melodica.
Yeah,
Una
but it's a
canzone,
bit of mellow.
però pure mosce sono le canzoni.
Today's a mellow day.
Ok, va bene. Prendetela come volete, ascoltatori.
Yeah, exactly.
Avete capito
Take-
il concetto?
Yeah, take what you want from that.
Who sang that song? Call it mellow yellow.
No, we'll have to do a quick check on that.
Yeah, look at Google.
We were talking about films in original language this weekend. A couple of people have replied already on Facebook, say they're heading into Rome.
Yeah. Roma, Cinema Silvano Agosti, 2 sale, Sala Chaplin e Sala Lumiere.
Okay, and what's
Okay.
on?
I'm waiting. It's
Ok, stiamo
writing.
aspettando a vedere quali film ci stanno.
Okay, while we're waiting for that, we talked about Interest Every. I've got Fading Gigolo and Tracks.
Just a gigolo.
Novo Olympia has got 2 really excellent films that you might want to see.
Go on then.
The first is a British film called Lock, which features Tom Hardy, who you might remember from the Dark Knight Rises. He played Bane and also Inception. It's basically one man in a car, 85 minutes. It's been called a thriller. It's been called a character study. Everybody who sees it says, just go. Don't read anything about this film before. You are in for a really interesting ride.
That's what all these on-the-road kind of films that are out there.
Exactly. Not quite across the desert with camels, but one man on the M2, I think, in a car.
Okay, a little bit less glamorous.
But no less dramatic. So that's Lock, that's on at the Novo Olympia. Or you might want to catch Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Absolutely, I've seen that.
No, but I have to tell, Sean, do you know this Cinema Silvano Agosti? 2 sale, Sala Chaplin e Sala Lumiere. Cinema old style italiano ed internazionale. Una delle sale più prestigiose, ricercate di Roma.
Fantastic.
Cinema culturale. E la chicca che dice Paolo è senza folla non pensante. Dice qualche settimana fa lui ha visto La ragazza di Shanghai presso quel film.
Oh, Orson Welles.
Yeah.
In
The
original
Woman
language.
from Shanghai.
In original language.
Well, thank you for
fantastic.
that. Paolo, is that?
Paolo.
Thank you, Paolo, for that great piece of news.
Cinema Silvano Agosti.
And where is it?
I have to ask.
Paolo, where is it? Okay.
Vabbè, ormai
Poi-
so you,
Okay, get on your phones. Get
And
on your...
particularly, we like it if there's nobody chewing gum, speaking on telephones, and crunching
Kicking the back of your
popcorn.
seat. Yeah.
Well-behaved audiences. Anyway, Budapest Hotel is fantastic. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in original language, unfortunately.
Okay.
I saw it in Italian, so I would like to see it again to appreciate the dialogue. Beautiful film.
Everybody is saying it is Ray Fiennes' great moment. Who knew he was a fantastic comic actor?
Yeah, he was very, very good in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the film is very original, very unusual. Beautiful talk of it. And of course, there's Tilda Swinton, who's my favourite actress.
Saoirse Ronan, Bill Murray, Adrian Brody, Harvey Keitel.
And who's the baddie? Who is it? William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
baddie. Yeah. Very convincing character.
So, fantastic film. We recommend it. We have 6 thumbs up here at Small Talk.
And my toes.
And your toes. Your toes are curled up as well. Okay, so that's Lock and the Grand Budapest Hotel at Novo Olympia. If you want a popcorn movie,
Yeah, why not? It's that
Why
kind of
not?
a weekend.
Sometimes
it's a
good.
mellow weekend. So
Mellow
why not?
weekend.
Yeah,
You
why
might
not?
want to see The Amazing Spider-Man 2
Why
at
not?
Barberini.
I
That would be
original
hate
language.
3D. I hate 3D for my eye.
Well, I think you've got the choice of seeing it in 2D or 3D.
In Civitavecchia, just in 3D.
Yeah.
The last film I saw in 3D was the one with Brad Pitt and the zombies. Was it War?
World War Z.
World War Z, and so it had zombies leaping
No.
out of it, which is terrible for me. I end up screaming. It's quite embarrassing.
I saw Gravity in 3D, and honestly, that was the way to see that film.
Yeah.
You felt like you were floating out in space
I
with
don't think I'd like. I
Sandra
think I'd be
Bullock.
screaming there as well. Actually, it's one of my
I
worst
saw
fears.
Noah. Terrible,
really?
terrible. No, ok, it's spectacular for the per gli effetti, poi for
Special effects.
Special effects, yeah.
But
And you
for my eye, at the end of the movie, I can't utilize my eye. I have to close it.
Yeah, it does
Sì.
cause eye strain for
Yeah.
particularly like us if you wear glasses and
Yeah,
then you've got
yeah.
to put the 3D glasses over your glasses. Yeah.
Devo mettere gli occhiali sopra gli occhiali, è terribile.
Yeah, for all of us.
Comunque, PG
Yeah.
on the road by moto.
Yeah.
Corinne going to Rome to search movida in disco locali. Okay.
Okay.
Corinne.
Okay. She's young. It's
Go
normal.
for it.
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Never done
Riccardo. It's a sportive, very athletic man.
Yeah.
That's okay time.
What's that?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Okay.
He's playing hockey.
Hockey.
Oh wow, great! Can I come?
I used to play
Yeah.
hockey.
I used to play hockey too.
Yeah.
I got actually black eyes and all kind of bruises and stuff on my face when I played hockey.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. I was right back. Great game.
I played on the wing and kind of was left out on the wing on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never got hit.
Smoking cigarettes,
I
yeah?
suppose it was kind
Smoking
of like
cigarettes on the line.
good psychology on my part. Stay out on the wing, stay out of trouble.
You were cheering on, go,
Yeah.
go for it. Yeah,
But my
get
dad
'em.
used to. My dad was a great soccer player and played right up until he was 65. Played for New Zealand, and he used to come to my hockey games and just walk around the pitch shaking his head in dismay. And
What am I gonna do with
and then just walk off somewhere else and watch another game. Watch
Okay.
the boys playing rugby or the boys playing soccer.
No, hockey was great. It's a great battling game. It's a fantastic game. Loved it.
So anyway,
So somebody's going to play hockey because he's a sportsman. I bet somebody's running. No doubt there will be a marathon going on somewhere, and all the Facebook running fans will be showing photographs of themselves at the finishing line as they do. I keep saying I should actually put some pictures of myself at the swimming pool because everybody who runs like to show themselves running, So I think I should put a photograph of myself on Facebook with my swimming cap on, or maybe not.
yeah, you do that, Sophie, and be sure to post it on the Radio Stella Città
I will with my swimming
page
cap.
as
I might
well.
even wear my swimming cap at next program. I think.
Exactly. And we'll take a photo of you here
With my goggles
doing
on.
that.
Yes.
So, one more thing. If
Anyway.
those... Okay, so there's Tracks and Fading Gigolo at Intrastevere, Locke, the Grand Budapest Hotel at Novo Olympia, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 at Barberini, if you've got young eyes. And Mr. Morgan's Last Love with Michael Caine is at the Cinema dei Piccoli at Viale della Pianeta in the Villa Borghese.
Okay, this is all Rome. What about Civitavecchia? What's on in Civitavecchia?
What's on in
for the
Civitavecchia?
lazy
There's
people like me?
Noah,
Yeah, I have.
which Sylvia just trashed.
I have, but now it's time for the news.
Okay, don't go away because we'll be giving you some information for the lazy people out there. Per i pigri che non vogliono andare a Roma, poi possiamo dare
Or no,
notizie.
if you don't even want to leave your sofa,
Absolutely.
what could you rent
For
this
the
weekend?
couch potatoes.
Okay.
Don't go away. Stay on your couch.
Avete ascoltato Radio Stella Città News.
Pubblicità.
Radio Stella Città.
Rimanete con noi. Stay with us. Restez avec nous.
Radio Stella Città.
Messaggio elettorale a pagamento. Soggetto politico committente Massimiliano Grasso.
Inserire l'indirizzo, prego.
Civitavecchia.
Per andare verso un futuro migliore di Civitavecchia, svoltare per cambiare.
Alle prossime elezioni, svolta. A Civitavecchia serve innovazione e una nuova guida. Scegli Massimiliano Grasso.
Stella Città.
101 e 2.
Turn up the music.
That was the Pixies. The new album is called Indie Cindy. It was out in the shops and available for download from Monday. Get a copy now. That was Ring the Bell. Was that mellow enough for you?
Oh, yeah, super mellow.
Mellow Yellow, that was a song by Donovan.
Okay, that's it. I'm just so relaxed now.
You are. You're mellowed.
I'm just
You're
so mellowed
chilled.
out. I don't know how I'm going to...
Don't ripen and then spoil.
No, never. Never. I don't know how I'm going to teach this afternoon after all this mellow music. I'd be like floating.
Can't believe you're calling that. We're having we're talking about the Pixies, and the word that is being used the most is mellow. Aye.
Well.
Okay, we were talking about things to do this weekend. We've been talking about the cinema, but of course you might want to stay closer to home, and Sylvia's been doing some research.
Well,
about,
I've been doing some research as well, actually.
So there's things you can do closer to home,
Yeah.
La Dispoli, Tarquinia, and here in Civitavecchia.
Civitavecchia, if you want to go to the cinema, it's not in original language, but you can see The Book Thief, Il Ladro dei Libri at the Sala Buonarroti on Saturday and Sunday at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 9 o'clock.
Lots of people have told me fantastic film.
It's got Jeffrey Rush in it, hasn't
Jeffrey
it?
Rush and Emily Watson, great actress.
Yeah, it's a goodness. So that should be good viewing. Yeah, but not in English, unfortunately. But anyway, never mind. And if you are feeling even lazier for those couch potatoes out there who don't want to get up off the sofa, you can rent a video.
You could rent a DVD.
Yeah.
And my suggestion would be to check out a film by Bob Hoskins.
That's a good idea.
Bob Hoskins died this week. He was only 71. He died of pneumonia.
Oh, really? Because didn't he have Parkinson's disease?
He did have
as well?
Parkinson's disease, but it was pneumonia that took him away.
Well, really, in this day and age.
And it was a real shock because for those of you who sort of watch a lot of English language films, particularly British films, he was a really much loved character actor. He was one of those actors who could sort of be very, very tough, very frightening, and very, very sensitive and very, very tender at the same time.
Yeah, I always remember him being a bit of a Cockney, you know, that kind of, dare we talk about London accents?
He was actually born in North London, but anyway.
Right.
Because of the Long Good Friday, I think that was the film, a sort of London gangster film, and that he was in with Helen Mirren.
Oh, really?
So I would definitely recommend that if you could get a hold of that. The Long Good Friday from 1980.
Yeah, she's another of my favourite actresses, and I've got great admiration for Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
She was absolutely gorgeous when she was younger. I mean, she's still a very, very, very beautiful woman. But I just happened to see a photograph of her yesterday when she was in her heyday, and very, very beautiful woman.
She was a starlet, really, when she was younger.
Was.
She was a bit of a bombshell.
Yes, that's right. I was quite surprised, actually. She had this very low-cut dress and this long blonde hair. And, you know, she's turned into more of a lady, hasn't she?
Yes, well, more sort of like we know her as a sort of a really good character actress, but she was a bit of a bombshell when she started.
Yeah, well, fair play to her.
Most people probably know Bob Hoskins from his films that he made in America, like The Cotton Club for Francis Ford Coppola, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That's right,
the Robert Zemeckis film from the end of the 80s. Mermaids with Cher, Spielberg's Hook, also Mrs. Henderson Presents, which he was in with Judi Dench.
Yeah, can I mention one a little bit more obscure? The Brazil.
Brazil, Terry Gilliam, fantastic film. That would be one to rent.
Absolutely. I wonder if they've got that. Where can you rent a video in Civitavecchia? Can you still
Or
rent...
a DVD, even.
DVD, yeah. Even.
Well,
because we're talking about renting, it just seems like something...
Da Blockbuster si possono affittare.
Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Blockbuster Village.
Yeah.
And where is that?
Ehi, va bene,
Okay.
dai, diciamolo, sulla mediana, ora non mi ricordo il numero civico, sulla mediana però,
Ok, so...
vicino a un ottico, all'ottica di Luzio, e dai, diciamolo tutto, su.
You're suggesting Brazil?
I'm suggesting Brazil by Terry Gilliam,
My suggestion would be Mona Lisa. Have you seen Mona Lisa?
Yeah, another good one.
Yeah.
That could be good
Neil Jordan, who made The Crying Game, which was called The Soldier's Wife, La moglie di soldato.
Sì, La moglie del soldato.
Yeah. Well, before that, a few years before, Crying Game, huge success. Okay, the big twist that everyone was talking about. But it's actually very, very similar to a film that Neil Jordan made, about 6 years before, Mona Lisa, and it stars Bob Hoskins and Kathy Tyson. It is an absolutely beautiful film. Bob Hoskins won the Best Actor prize at Cannes for it, was nominated for an Academy Award, and I think if you're looking for a great film, if you're looking to remember a great character actor, then I would suggest renting Mona Lisa this weekend.
Okay, here's a quick quiz question for you about Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
What job did he do before he became an actor? What job did he do? Was he a teacher? Was he a bouncer? Do you know what a bouncer is?
Bouncer is?
Buttafuori.
Bouncer is.
Was he a teacher, a bouncer, or was he an engineer?
Secondo me la terza.
Is this for me?
It's not for you. It's not for you.
Have a look at a photo of Bob Hoskins and then answer that
Decide.
question.
Che lavoro faceva Bob Hoskins prima di diventare attore? Teacher, insegnante, bouncer, buttafuori o engineer?
Secondo me l'ingegnere.
Ingegnere. He looks
Non lo
like
so,
an engineer, doesn't he? You can imagine him.
Well, that's a bit of a trick question because he did actually have lots of jobs before he was an actor.
He did.
He left school when he was 15.
Ha lasciato scuola a 15 anni, questo è un esempio per tutti i ragazzi
Yeah.
che stanno ascoltando.
Quindi non era un ingegnere.
Ok,
No.
già abbiamo escluso quello.
And he had jobs as a bouncer, a porter,
Portiere,
a window cleaner,
window cleaner, puliva le vetrine,
and a fire eater.
a fire eater, mangiafuoco.
Wow, tutte queste cose ha fatto?
Yeah.
Sì, è
Grande.
stato anche
'Cause-
l'origine, camionista.
Yeah, because he was studying accountancy.
Yeah. Faceva un corso di ragioniere.
Yeah, and he dropped out of that and just took these odd jobs. And then he went with a friend to an audition at the Unity Theatre in London in 1968, and he got a part in a play.
It's just
Yeah.
like in fairy tales.
Si è trovato al posto giusto, al momento giusto ed è diventato attore. Vedi? È così.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now there's Sylvia. There's auditions this week.
Yeah,
This weekend.
after commercials.
We got a commercial, and then we're going to tell you about an audition that you could send you on.
Radio Stella Città.
Rimanete con noi. Stay with us. Restez avec nous.
Radio Stella Città.
La provincia, quotidiano di Civitavecchia, Santa Marinella e dell'Etruria. L'informazione del territorio a soli 20 centesimi. La provincia.
Centro Stampa Romano, le migliori tecnologie di stampa per quotidiani e periodici, in rotativa, colori e bianco e nero, per qualsiasi tiratura, per tutti i progetti grafici, passo dopo passo, ideazione e realizzazione di qualsiasi tipo di prodotto editoriale. Centro Stampa Romano, siamo a Roma in via Alfana 39, perché l'editoria da noi è di casa.
Messaggio elettorale a pagamento. Soggetto politico committente Massimiliano Grasso.
Per un futuro migliore, svoltare per cambiare.
Fai svoltare Civitavecchia. Scegli Massimiliano Grasso.
Stella Città.
101 e 2.
Turn up the music.
I took his picture, he was waving. I passed again, and now they're gone. I think my picture is worth saving. No more waiting for a new day. You gotta swim sometimes. I'll be here for the rest of my life. Up in the lemon green.
More tracks there from the Pixies, Another Toe in the Ocean from the new album Indie Cindy. And if you want to put a toe in the ocean, if you think you are the next Pixies, there is the auditions for Music Village this weekend. Isn't that right, Sylvia?
Yeah, lo trovate anche su civaonline.it la specifica, però sbarcano a Civitavecchia le audizioni per il Music Village, che è un evento di rilevanza nazionale dedicato alle band emergenti, che si terrà appunto questo evento dal 23 al 30 agosto a Peschici, presso il Villaggio Giulia. È la 23esima edizione, promosso da Event Sound Promotion, ma la cosa bella è che le audizioni ci saranno domani a Civitavecchia, presso la sala prove dell'Accademia di Musica Moderna, stazione musica in via Refice 19. Quindi le band coinvolte potranno presentarsi di fronte a una giuria di esperti e cantare, suonare 2 brani di propria produzione.
Okay.
Eventualmente potranno essere scelti e poi naturalmente da qui si avranno contratti con discografici, professionisti del settore, il posto giusto al momento giusto.
That's right, exactly. To be in the
Being
right
in the place,
time, right time at the right, in the
right place at the right time.
Talking about bands making a career, actually, do you remember we had Stefano Donato on the radio a few months ago, and he produced an album called The Step. He's actually in England at the moment, and he's doing a series of gigs. Yeah, sta facendo una serie di concerti in Inghilterra, a Londra. Il nostro Stefano. Go for it, Stefano! Woo!
Well done, Stefano.
Yeah.
So that bands out there, you've got a band, you've got some 2 original songs, you've got your chance tomorrow to perform them in front of the jury, and you could be part of this year's Music Village.
That's so exciting, isn't it?
No, molto bello. Mi piacerebbe andare solo ad assistere.
Yeah.
Quindi è figo, c'è un evento figo a Civitavecchia. Un evento cool. Scusate. What else? What do you suggest?
What's happening at the school, Sophie?
Oh, what's happening at the school? Yeah, we're all back in tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, on Monday. We've got story time on Wednesday.
Okay.
For the little ones.
Okay.
So story time is on Wednesday at 4:30.
Yeah.
Per i bambini e ragazzi da 6 anni fino a 11 anni. So telling stories, doing activities in English. That's great fun. One of my favourite lessons. On Thursday, we've got Grammar Doctor.
The grammar doctor. Who's the grammar? Are you the grammar doctor?
I am the grammar doctor.
Yeah.
I put on my white gloves.
Yeah.
And
say you might experience some discomfort.
Yeah, grammar doctor is actually it's more
with your dangling participle.
Potenziare veramente per la grammatica, che tende ad essere un problema per i ragazzi nelle scuole medie, scuole superiori, for all their English tests. So anybody needing help with grammar.
Okay.
And sorry?
Can they sort of bring in, problems, questions, homework, that kind of thing?
Absolutely anything.
Yeah.
I am at their disposal. I love that lesson. It's a total improvisation lesson. You never know what's going to happen, who's going to come.
Yeah.
So anything goes, yeah. And then, not this Friday, the Friday after, there'll be a bowling night.
A bowling night?
A bowling night, yeah. We'll be bowling. The whole Bennett team will be down bowling. So anybody wants to join us to bowl in English.
Bowl in English.
Bowl in English.
Well, things like strike.
That's right. And I won, and I'm going to get you this time.
And you won, so the beers are on you.
That's right.
Bowling night.
Bowling night.
Yeah, very nice.
And last but not least, we have a super offer for May. So for individual lessons, for anybody who's preparing for exams, we've got a special price of 15 lessons for the price of 10.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because there are exams coming up. Okay, there's the Cambridge Suite coming up, and there will be IELTS in end of June, July as well.
Yeah, this is mega exam time for everybody. Young learners, KET, PET, First Certificate, Advanced Proficiency, IELTS, you name it, university, school, terza media, maturità.
Basta, ho già dato, basta.
Thank God, yeah.
E io mi intrometto, lo sapete che faccio questo weekend?
No,
non vi interessa, vero?
No, tell us, Sylvia.
Dipingerò.
Wow!
You're going to paint?
Your bathroom wall. No, your bedroom wall.
Le cassette di legno.
Wooden drawers.
Drawers. Chest of drawers.
Chest drawers. Che dopo attaccherò alla parete della mia sala.
Okay, DIY, do it yourself.
DIY.
But do you know, I had a friend of mine who did an exhibition in London years and years ago, and she did all her paintings on drawers.
Yeah.
So she had all the drawers coming out. of the cupboard, and she'd done a series of paintings in the drawers on the side of the drawer. So maybe some.
So every time you opened your drawer, there was a different scene you could see.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Inspiration for you, Sylvia. Inspiration. You could just maybe.
I have to check on internet.
Yeah.
Image.
So your
I can
drawers
find image about this.
Could be a work of art. I'll have a look for that. I don't know. It was pre Google, pre-computer, actually. It's a long time ago. So I don't know if I'll see what
Was
I
she
can do.
painting on drawers or on walls in a cave?
No, they didn't have drawers.
Another thing speaking of old things, another thing you could do is go to the castle at Santa Severa.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah,
Really?
I went on Monday. It's an opportunity. It's been closed for 10 years while they have been restructuring and renovating. And it doesn't cost anything. You can book, but all the places are taken. But you can turn up on the day and queue, because they let 25 people in at a time with a guide to go around the castle, and it gives you a history of the castle, and you get to see inside it, which is quite amazing.
Great.
Yeah, it's
and
fantastic.
for how long is it going to be open?
Until the 4th of May.
Yeah, maybe Sunday.
Yes, exactly.
Sunday.
Yeah, 25th of April to the 4th of May. So you've got today, tomorrow, and Sunday to
if
get
you're
there.
heading down there, well, if you're interested in history, you can keep heading down, go past Cerveteri, go to Rome, where at the Palazzo Esposizione there's an exhibition about the Etruscans and the Mediterranean.
Fantastic.
And the city of Cerveteri.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from this area featured in there.
Again, there are some workshops for children there from 7 to 11 years old. So it would be a nice thing for the family to do. There's so much on. There's so much to do. And there's something else as well, which we've forgotten. At Museo del Corso in Rome, there's the Andy Warhol exhibition.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And there's the Frida Kahlo as well.
Still the Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, evidently, Museo del Corso, they're showing some of the big works of art as well. I mean, they're showing the Marilyn pictures and the Campbell's soup can and the Chairman Mao pictures. So it's time to see some of the most famous works of art live.
Fantastic.
I saw.
Have you been?
Yeah, no, not in Rome, but when I went to New York. And also it happened to Viterbo at Andy Warhol show Mostra. It's very amazing, and there are a lot of painting. A lot.
In Viterbo.
Yeah.
We want them in Civitavecchia. We want
2 years ago.
We want Andy Warhol in Civitavecchia.
It's a dream, Sophie.
Why not?
Why not?
Why
Okay.
not? The sky's the limit.
Politician.
That's right.
We have an ask for you. We want Andy Warhol in Civitavecchia.
Exactly. We want more culture in Civitavecchia. Make that a policy this election.
I am also a suggestion. Maybe inside a Forte Michelangelo.
Yeah,
it will be
fantastic.
great. Fantastic.
Yeah, Michelangelo meets Warhol.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? Shall we have another song? Have we got time for another song?
If we listen another song, we can say goodbye our listeners.
Okay, so shall we wrap up?
Yeah. So long,
Farewell,
adieu,
Auf Wiedersehen,
adieu,
goodbye.
The sound of music. That's what we're talking about.
That show school really, those lessons really paid off, didn't they?
Never mind.
Okay, we've been listening to the Pixies, the new album. It's great. It's called Indie Cindy. You can download it now. But we're going to leave with a song from their first album, Surfer Rosa, from 1988. And I chose this song because it's such a great song. And it's an iconic song ending an iconic movie. Have you seen Fight Club?
No.
Have you seen Fight Club, Sylvia?
Fight Club, a lot. Yeah, but I don't remember now. I watch it.
This is the song that appears at the end of the film when they're blowing up all the buildings across the city.
Oh, that's a nice
leaving you with that apocalyptic image. The Pixies from Surfer Rosa and Where Is My Mind? Thank you for listening to Small Talk.
Have a great weekend doing whatever you decide to do. All those are fantastic things to do either in Civitavecchia or in Rome. And enjoy your last moments of the holiday.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week.
Yeah. See you or not see you. Hear you next week.
Hear you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sono le 13:59 minuti.